I'm glad you were honest about how you would really feel if your blood started boiling and somebody was yelling that. Like, my mom, I try to hold it down because of that responsibility. We're on TV, we're celebrities. Like, if I have to go to court, you won, and I'm gonna be petty for the rest of my life. Right. I don't like that, right? But I've been in instances where people have said certain things to my mom and I, like when we speak Vietnamese in public, and for some reason that bothers a lot of people. If that were my mom, she would absolutely press her phone and record it. If you follow the Mama Mai, you know she records everything. But then she would turn the phone over to me and give that person a mollywop of their life as I record it. And I would record it because I want to make sure that person has footage of what happened. But I remember this one time. So back in the day, I used to get in a lot of fights. I had to move 3 school districts, and I always knew I wasn't the problem because I would be attacked, you know, and it's always a racist situation. Or some people just don't like positive people. I was as peppy and positive as I am now, and girls just don't like that, you know, it's threatening to them. But this one called me a really racial slur, and so I said, you know what, meet me outside of Sierra Middle School. Meet me there at 2:30, and I'm gonna be there. And me being my little television broadcasting self, I told everybody, I was like, meet me over there, because me and Michelle are gonna be out there, and we're gonna fight, and you're gonna see exactly where she's gonna put her words. So we met out there, we fought, I kicked her butt. Not that we need applause, not that we need applause. But it ended like that, and I was like, good, taken care of. Like another one wipes the dust, that's it, and I just go, right? And then years later, like maybe about 8 years ago, she walked up to me at an amusement park. Wow. And I didn't recognize her because we're grown now. And she was like, Jeannie Mai, do you remember me from Sierra Middle? And I was like, yeah. And I instantly remember.
I beat you up.
Right. I was like, I took you down. I remember that left cheekbone underneath my knee. And she was like, I have to tell you. She's like, I've thought about this my whole life because I'm a mom now. I have 2 kids. And I remember what I called you. Do you remember? And I said, I never forgot. I learned what that meant because of you.
Wow.
And she said, I have to tell you, I actually didn't know what I said. I had no idea what it meant. I heard my dad calling other Asian people that. And so I just thought it was the first thing I could think of. And in that instant, this is so Jesus, right? In that instant, I forgave her because she was grown to say, I did, I got her. But it really taught me that naturally, folks, when you're born with a heartbeat and a soul and a mind and a goo-goo gaga, you're not born to be hating people. No. It is learned. It is absolutely learned. It's taught. Yes.
But, you know, the way I handle it, now that I'm older, you know, I used to do the, you know, I'm a be rough and tough. As you get older, your knees can't...
Hot girl summer.
I don't think I can run after them. So, you know, I've learned to handle stuff with humor. Now, it depends on what the situation is. Like, if that lady, first of all, she's clearly not a threat. Something is wrong with her, so I talk about her. You know, I laugh like, girl, that's why your nose look like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I tend to try to diffuse things with humor.
Wow.
Because that gets people, and it keeps you on a high level, and it makes them look stupid. And the thing about the taping is we're in modern times where taping is important because, you know, we can put it on social media. We can find out who this person is, especially something like this.
Send it to Sean King. He will find the person.
And there's, you know, because there's some type of justice, whereas you have these companies now that say, we don't want a person like that working for us.
No,
and that's the important thing about taping.
I don't know. I think I'm always trying to be a therapist. So if somebody says that to me, I'm always asking why. Like what is their motive? Seriously, and I learned, like, I'm not going to argue with an idiot. I'm not going to argue with fools.
That's it.
So usually, I always come back with,
how are you doing? How is your day?
and you need Jesus.
Yes.
Or I'll throw him a peace sign and be like, yes.
Get away. But I would tell people, don't get in trouble. Do not. The minute you hit somebody, then you're late. That's assault.
Their racism doesn't even count anymore.
It's like, no, you hit it. Believe me, you don't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
Okay?